But it's only just begun. By visiting this page, you have decided to play a game. In order to survive, you must save as I save. In turn, you will receive a clue to your salvation. Make your choice.
Shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings, my beautiful Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. I want to start this video off by saying I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh and Yahawashi. Really feel good, just being here and being able to give you guys this word. In today's video, it's gonna get serious, man, because I don't like, what I'm seeing when it comes to the duration of black women in the depiction away from what's going on and what have always went on with black women. Black women have been one of the most scrutinized, dehumanized people ever. Since the beginning of time, black women, have just been just derailed, stepped on, belittled, treated subhuman. And now it's just time for us to really focus on them and what they've been going through. Now they have this little feminist thing going around where it's these, European white women or Caucasians with this feminist thing and trying to make it about themselves. They've been doing this since, I believe, 1965, 1970, or somewhere near close, where black women start to get, their voice and their power. And they always try to step in front of that by categorizing themselves and making themselves compared to black women. They're comparing voting, we've never been able to vote, to the so-called black woman being lynched and having her stomach cut open and being a lab rat. That's what they're comparing it to, not being able to vote when everything was A-okay, when the black woman was nourishing their kid, with her breast milk. It was cool then. When they was cutting the black woman open, yes, the black woman was the first one to be cut open and to have been a lab rat. So when you get the overstanding of what a C-section is, it derives from black women. My wife, she is really big into that. She's not being boisterous right now, but she's really big into that. Every time the light is on black women, it just gets snatched. And this whole little feminist thing, this little feminist movement with these European Caucasians, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like that, it really upsets me, because it's illogical, it's stupid, and it's just a part of European nepotism. That's all it is, because they always try to gain some attention and put attention on themselves by taking it from others. They never let people have their spotlight or their time. Every time, the so-called blacks come up with something for us, they want to take it. They want to steal it. Like, what was her name? Sarah Bartman?
Yep.
They made fun of her, right? The Europeans made fun of her. There was no feminist movement then. She was a circus show. There was no feminist movement then. Why is it feminist movement? Why in the last 50 years? But, what happened with us, though? What happened with us? Not even us. Let's exclude, You know, let's put the black men, the so-called black men over there. What happened with the so-called black woman? You know, the so-called black woman, the carceral state, whatever, just being jailed, the chain gang, the Jim Crow era for black women. Where was the feminists then? When they were being locked up and they were being chained just for being black, so-called black. Where was the feminists then? Because they played a big role in it. That's the thing. These same Europeans that saying they did not get the vote, go do the research on black women, the so-called black women, and being locked up. You can just go from the 1930s. You don't even have to go that far. You ain't even got to go that far. We ain't even going to bring up 16, 17, 8. We just going to bring up the 1930s and up. They had no problem when they was bossing the so-called black women around. They had no issue when they belittled her. You know, my wife just told me today with the whistling. They had the maids whistling so they can tell if she spit in the food. So the whistle while you twerk, whatever, it was the whistle while you work. But then my wife, she gave me that. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I never knew that. So they would, whatever little whistle. So, because if it got quiet, then they would know that they spit in the food. Where was the feminist then? Where was the feminist then? It's fake and it's bullcrap. It's just another way of them stripping power from black women, which they have always done. There was no feminists in the year 1600, 1700, 18, 19th century. No feminists. 1920, 1930, 1940, 1950, 60, 70. No feminists. And then they tried to make a black woman and the white woman, the Caucasian woman, synonymous with each other. Yeah, we're in it together. We've been oppressed. What? What do you mean you've been oppressed? You've never been oppressed. You are the oppressor. How? And then how do y'all so-called black women let them, y'all befriend them? Y'all befriend them and say, yeah, that's right, sister. That's not your sister. That's not your sister. That's the same one. These are the same people who enslaved your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your grandfather, your mom. Y'all moms just missed it. Our parents was born in the 60s. Some the 70s, early 70s. Y'all, they just missed it. They just missed it. Your grandmother, ask your grandmother what happened. Ask your grandfather, ask your great-grandmother. Get the history. His story, get it. Where was the feminists then? When they was maids, when they was whipping them on the back. Fannie Lou and all them. Where was the feminist movement? Where was the feminist movement, man? Where the lynchings? You know how belittled black women were in that house? You know what they had to go through? People complain about using a broom. Imagine scrubbing floors with a toothbrush. Humiliating. And then the Caucasian man will be sleeping with the black women because they're irresistible. And then if she caught him, he would beat her. Where was the feminist then? If she caught him, he would beat the black woman. Where was the feminist then? Where was this feminist movement? How do y'all start all of a sudden care in 30 years? I'm 34. Now y'all want to try to say woman power? Where was the woman power then? Because when y'all wore all your jewelry, y'all got dressed up, y'all did all y'all fancy stuff, and then they had to say, yes, yes, master, you look beautiful, man. Where was the power then? When you had your foot on the black woman's neck, where was the woman power then? Then people want to say, oh, that's old, and okay. Well, let's fast forward, or let's go here. Let's do today. Let's do up to date. Let's do modern. Let's do modern. Where's the woman? Where's the feminist when it came to Sandra Blanche? Where was the feminist then? Where was this feminist movement? Where was this feminist movement? This LGBTQTABCDIFG, where were all y'all now? You know, what is her name? Is it Corinne Gaines? You know, Gaines, when she got shot, holding her child, defending herself, did nothing to nobody. Where was the feminist movement? Where were these Caucasian women? Where were they? I didn't see them. Where were they? Breonna Taylor. Where were they? We had to scream loud like we always have to do so y'all can hear us. They didn't care. Where was the feminist then? Laying in her bed. It's been, since 2015, a good 250 murders by cops with black women. That's just since 2015. That's just since 2015. I'm not even doing the whole 2000. I'm not even doing, 19 nothing. 250, where? I haven't heard a feminist talk about black women at all. This what bothers me at all. Every time a black woman says something, it's a problem. Notice that the only time that Caucasians like black women is when they sexually exploiting themselves, selling their bodies, half naked, walking around. I'm fat with my breast out and all that. They love it. Let her say, I believe in the Bible. I'm spiritually attached to the Most High. They will never talk about you. Notice they only promote sexual, demonic things when it comes to the so-called black woman. She has to show her breasts. She has to show her butt. She have to. Whenever a so-called black woman say, this is who I am, my culture, my beliefs, what I believe in, my head wrap, my whatever, whatever it is, they like, whatever, we don't care, whatever. Now it was cool. Now everybody can wear their face, their little face mask and stuff like that. Before, when people were doing it, black women were doing it, other little nationalities too, but black women were doing it. What are you hiding? You're gonna blow us up, and you're a danger. Why are you covering your face? They have always had a problem, and that's our thing. That's what we do. We cover our face. We're supposed to. Black women are supposed to be covered. That's our culture. But y'all want us to be naked because y'all have this demonic spirit about y'all. It's this demonic spirit. Enough is enough. When are y'all gonna start caring about black women? Even a little track runner, Sha'Carri Richardson? Mm-hmm. Where was the feminist? Where was the feminist? Where? Where's the feminist when black women need, healing, attention, validation? Where are they? But Dave Chappelle say something you know, which is the truth. Now you want to count now the LGBTQ, all this, and then the everybody want to come together and call us racist and call us all this other garbage that don't make sense. That's sad that the feminist movement is made up of Caucasian women saying we want better jobs. Not we want the better for our so-called sister, which is black, which have been, could we use that word emasculate for y'all too? You might as well. They cut your nipples off. They did everything that they did to us. Yeah, exactly, because they demasculate us. You see what I'm saying? You might as well say that about them too. You know what I mean? Because black women, a so-called black woman, is more manlier than basically anybody. You know, when it comes to her willpower, when it comes to her being able to progress, when, you know, being oppressed like that, that's manpower. That's why they feel like they're men now. That's why it's so hard for us to put the so-called black woman back in the place that she's supposed to be, and the so-called black man back in his place, because the roles have switched. You know, dudes got softer and women got harder. They had to grow a hard heart. They had to harden their heart because nobody cared about them. Nobody cared about black women, period. 75,000 missing, and nobody cared. Nobody cared, but you talking about a job. And then there's jobs that pay just as much as the job that you can sit on your funky behind. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to sweat. You don't want to work for it. You want it to be given. And then that's your oppression. It's because you're not having the right to vote. You can't be a CEO. This is the demonic part. This is the demonistic. This is the demonism. That's the demonic part. That's what we'll be talking about. When y'all say that, that's what we'll be talking about. Black women just want attention on them for once. Black women want to be heard. Black women are tired of dying. Black women are tired of being looked down on to the point where they have to wear wigs and try to look like y'all. Blonde wigs. Because they never get attention, the proper attention. They always get the negative attention. You got, you know, black women trying to look like a Caucasian, bleaching their skin, wearing their wigs, doing the lipstick, looking like y'all. Because forever, for 400 plus years, they've been oppressed and conditioned to think that they're nothing. And you Caucasian women played the biggest role. That's why they had to spit in y'all food. That's why they had to do that. They wanted to kill y'all. And then y'all want to say that's old. How is something old when it was about less than 100 years ago? You have people that's alive that had slaves. Do y'all get that? You have people that is alive that were a slave. That's what y'all don't get. It's not old. That's y'all cop out. It's old. It's old. But then y'all brag on all the wars that y'all supposedly won. Focus on black women, feminists. The whole term is stupid because there's nothing feminine about you. Feminist is made up. It's a concept. A concept of stupidity. Black women getting killed, raped, lynched, murdered for 400 plus years. A feminist ain't brought it up once. It ain't reached the news once. Once. They say vote. They said vote. I had to make this video. It's about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. But I stayed thinking about my sisters and how they went through all that 400 plus years. I'm not even counting Egypt. Matter of fact, we're going to get into that. We're going to go to Exodus 1 and 19. We're going to go to Exodus 1 and 19. You know, because since day one, they've been different. The Hebrew Israelite women been different. Exodus 1 and 19. And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. Different. They different. And I think I meant to say eerie. E-R-E, mom.
E-R-E?
Yeah.
Air.
Air. So I was right. But they different. They different, man. And then they get into this day and age and they say, oh, we couldn't vote. And women have been oppressed. They've been oppressed. They won't say black women have been oppressed for 400 years. Black women need the attention. That's sad, man. Pathetic. Pathetic. Y'all thought we was gonna let y'all take the place of black women, man, in their oppression? Never. 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 It's their time. It's always been their time. They just been oppressed here for 400 plus years. They've been oppressed for thousands of years. Read the Bible. 1,000 years or whatever. Read the Bible. Read it. It's in there. In Deuteronomy. Read it. They on the walls too. The Hebrew Israelite woman is on the walls too. Being oppressed. And they're on the walls of Babylon here, being oppressed. And you talking about voting and having a job where you can get paid a huge salary. It's always been about your gain. It's never been about women. It's never been about women. Y'all always talk bad about the so-called black woman. Y'all always talk bad about the Arab women. Y'all always talk bad about the Chinese woman, the Asian woman. Y'all always talk bad about the Hispanic women. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all always talk bad about them. Y'all always look down upon them. Y'all always treated them subhuman. Y'all don't care. Now they got a voice and everybody wants to look like, you know, a so-called black woman with the butt, the lips, the beauty. Now y'all modifying yourself to look like them instead of giving credit to them. And saying, hey, look, y'all fought and y'all got through all this bullcrap. Y'all are strong. We need to be more like y'all. Nope. They want to try to snatch that power away. Nope. Get it back over here. My eyes red, just like how they said Yahawashi eyes was. Jesus, if y'all don't know, red, flaming. And I am pissed off. I'm so pissed off I can wake up this whole, you know, area, everybody in here. Because I do this for my sisters and my brothers. We tired of the games, man. Black women, so-called black women, stand up. Whether you feel you're a Hebrew Israelite or you feel you Kemetic or woke, whatever you are, stand up. Believe in yourself. You're more than what they say you are. Period. This is your time, man. This is your time. Don't let them take y'all energy like that, man. And then manipulate y'all in the brain and have y'all going against y'all husbands and y'all dads and y'all brothers and the black men. Don't let them do that. Because at the end of the day, y'all gonna lose again. Y'all gonna lose again. Don't let them manipulate you and say, yeah, look at how men treat us. Yeah, she's not on your side. She is Judas. She's manipulating and taking your position. She's tricking you out your position. Don't fall for that. Y'all way smarter than that. Don't fall for that. Don't let them tell y'all, yeah, we've been oppressed. If she better say you have been oppressed. Hell wrong with y'all. But man, if y'all like this video, give it a like. Comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Get these videos out there because they trying to block the algorithms. Yeah, man. It's good talking to y'all always. And, you know, y'all stay reading, stay studying, stay sharp, man. The invisible punches, you know, I explain this every time. I'm here to do the most high work and put things out there that people don't see, you know. That people don't see. I do this for y'all, man. So y'all share these videos, honestly. Share these videos. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Your boy AlphaHebrew, I'm out.